What up, though? I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI the Gentleman on IG. It's Wednesday, so this is a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men podcast, and it's our short, bullshit-free step out of our comfort zone to talk about all the emotional ups and downs along the journey to happiness. Hopefully, this is our midweek reminder of how dope it is to be black gay men who love black gay men. I am Jay the Gentleman. This is Dear Black Gay Men podcast. Now let's get into the episode. 125,000 sets of eyeballs have listened to me talk about dating, and it's only going up from here. When's the last time you guys stood up for a date? I'm always surprised at how often it happens in our culture. I think I'm cute. I try to have good conversation. I try to smell good and look all right. I think my personality be personality-ing. But I still get the last minute, my car is in the shop. Nigga, your car been in the shop. You knew that shit before you asked me to fuck out. I don't know why all of a sudden you not having transportation is news. Even though I got stood up, I don't think it turned out too bad for me. We started this podcast as a failed date turned into an opportunity for us to speak to more people than I could have ever imagined. I still get slightly caught off guard when people tell me they watch content from Dear Black Gay Men. Ali Abdal is a huge YouTuber that I follow. He says, you know you're getting good at creating content when you pass the cringe test.
If someone came up to you, like a friend or family member or someone on the street, God forbid, and said, hey, I really liked, I watched one of your videos the other day, or, oh, haha, I can't believe you started a YouTube channel, I watched one of your videos, how much would you cringe?
I don't cringe too much anymore when people be like, are you Jay the Gentleman? In fact, I'm starting to be flattered by it because people tell us how the podcast has helped them. One guy, he came up to me in the club and he said the podcast helped him realize the guy that he was dating wasn't really that into him. Another slid in the DMs and said that Dear Black Gay Men podcast helped him come out. The whole process has taught me two valuable lessons. First, niggas have emotions. And second, we're looking for opportunities to express those emotions authentically. Now that we're starting to see real growth on the channel, the team and I are strategizing how to continue to grow and have more dope conversations for more of us to watch and participate in. Dear Black Gay Men Live was the first step. I got so many messages from people wanting to come on the podcast. Some people wanted to promote something, but most of the requests that we got were people who just wanted to get something off their chest. And that's when I realized that so many of us walk around with so many emotions pent up, stuck. And I think that what I'm receiving from you all is that Dear Black Gay Men give you a little bit of space to hopefully get those emotions off your chest. So to help more people join the conversation, we started our live series. Thursdays at 8, we go live on YouTube to have a conversation about some aspect of our culture that is important. Now we're adding an after show. Dear Black Gay Men Live will still be live on YouTube as normal every Thursday at 8, and then we'll be chopping it up with our listeners to keep the conversation going. The after show is coming July 27th when I talk to model, entrepreneur, and trans advocate D. Jamel. He's so fine. You can join the live to ask your questions. It's a safe place to do nigga shit on the internet. Then we've launched DearBlackGayMen.com. For topics that are too much for the YouTube channel, we started our website. We've already got content like understanding bottoms and why assholes are like townhouses, or dating content like how do you know that you're ready to move in with each other. Writers and bloggers from across the country are dropping their 2 cents on DearBlackGayMen.com, and we are all chopping it up and enjoying it. It's a blog to help us talk about the emotional ups and downs along the journey to happiness. You see what I did there? Then, lastly, we need your help. To keep these conversations happening, we're launching our Patreon so we can continue to have these dope-ass conversations. By becoming an insider on Patreon, you'll support the work that we've started here on Dear Black Gay Men. You'll get special invites to Dear Black Gay Men events, unlimited content on DearBlackGayMen.com, and exclusive access to our live show and so much more. You can visit DearBlackGayMen.com/subscribe to see all the ways that you can support what we do here through Patreon. That's dearblackgaymen.com/subscribe for more information. I end every show by having a conversation about the bigger lesson. And I think the bigger lesson this week, for me at least, is passion. I've started a blog before. I ran a website called myfunnyname.com, and it was a sex blog. That led me to become the editor-in-chief of one of the oldest and most widely distributed Black newspapers in the country. I've been a host, I've been a commentator, I've been a personality in campaigns. I've done a whole lot of stuff in my career, but none of that even compares to what this show has done for me, everyone who works with me on the show, and all the Black gay men and allies that watch. I really do believe that I have found the thing that works for me. I've always had a passion for talking. One of my friends, Blake, he would tell me that I'd be the Oprah at all the conferences and roundtable discussions that I attended, because I would have a group of people all talking about gay shit. And I learned that this is my happy place, sitting here talking to you. Now it's a camera right now, but sitting here talking to you is where I light up. It's where things work. And more importantly, it's where we all get an opportunity to connect. I don't think that being Black and gay in this country, in this world, is ever easy. But the more opportunities that we have to connect with each other and see each other, the better I think we'll all be. I hope that you all see that my team and I are committed to talking to you every week, to creating opportunities for us to talk to each other every week. We want to create the kind of content that helps us all grow and evolve as a culture, but most importantly, as individuals. I don't have all my shit together, but by talking about what's really going on in my Black gay life, and you all courageously sharing what's going on in your Black gay lives, hopefully we can all get a little closer to having it all figured out. I hope you'll keep rocking with us, because it's only going up from here. So, dear Black gay men, thank you. That was our show. There's a new episode of Dear Black Gay Men podcast ready for you to watch right now. Just click on the screen to catch it, or the link is in the description. I am Jay the Gentleman. That's at JAI the Gentleman on IG. If this episode made you feel a little more dope, be sure to subscribe on YouTube, like the video, and share it with someone who needs a dopeness reminder. Dear Black Gay Men podcast is new every Wednesday. You can stream it on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. And thanks in advance for a 5-star rating on your favorite podcast platform. It really does help us find new listeners and new family members. We go live on YouTube every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern with our interview series, Dear Black Gay Men Live. So follow at Dear Black Gay Men on social so you never miss a thing. I am Jay the Gentleman. This has been Dear Black Gay Men podcast, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.